welcome back to my cooking show. We're doing a little Sunday cooking action. Well, it's not actually cooking. We're not cooking anything. These are a little no-bake, easy recipe for you guys, but I showed this on my TikTok before, but I just wanted to make a YouTube video about it, just so it's all in one place. You know, easy to find if you want to use the recipe, but I'm going to show you guys how I make my little protein oat balls, and these are super healthy for you. So many health benefits. They're really good. I eat them like after my dinner, after work, and they're such a good dessert. They're like so delicious while still being so healthy, and like I actually like don't get how they're so good and so healthy at the same time. It's insane. So they're super easy to make as well. They're no bake, and you probably have like all these ingredients already. So that's a slay. But these are also, I am starting my period next weekend, and these are a really great snack for like the week before your period, because it has a lot of, the ingredients have like a lot of benefits that help you during that phase. So the phase before your period is called your luteal phase, and in that phase you need a lot more, you need like 100 to 300 more calories a day, and these are very calorie dense, and you need more healthy fats, omega-3s, stuff like that, magnesium. And all of these ingredients have that in there for you. So to help you during your period as well. So this is a perfect little like period, like healthy, but still like satisfies your craving little snack. So let's get into it. So the ingredients you guys are gonna need, I like to mix quick oats with rolled oats, just because it gives that, like the rolled oats don't like stick together as well, because they're like, you know, like bigger oats, but like the quick oats are a little bit too small. I really don't like quick oats, so I find that a nice mixture of them both really gets the consistency right. So I mix quick oats with the rolled oats, and then we're also going to use some walnuts. Walnuts have magnesium and omega-3s and healthy fats in them, which are really healthy for you, especially during your luteal phase. And I'm also going to use flaxseed, or you can use chia seed as well. I'm just going to use flaxseed because I eat chia seeds every day in my oatmeal anyway, so I'm just gonna put some flaxseed in there, but this has omega-3s and healthy fats, again, that help you during your luteal phase. I'm using some peanut butter, and I'm using the Jif, just because you know how like when you get like the healthy peanut butters, and like the texture is always weird, like there's like the oil on top, or it's like either like too crusty, or it's like too oily, and that just doesn't work with this, because you need like a good consistency peanut butter to like make the balls like stick together, you know what I mean? So I just use the Jif, because it's a good consistency and it helps the balls like stay together, because if they fall apart, obviously like that's like not good. And then I'm just using some cinnamon and some honey. Honey and peanut butter is what makes the balls like stick together. So I don't measure any of this stuff. You guys know if you've watched my videos before, I don't measure anything, so just some honey. And then you'll need some dark chocolate chips, and all that I have right now are like these Dove chocolates. I literally got these like in my stocking for Christmas, but this is all that I have. But any kind of dark chocolate, like the healthier, obviously like the better, but this is all I have, so this will do. So first step, I'm just pouring some oats into this bowl, and these, you can freeze these, so if you make like a big batch all at once, you can literally throw them in the freezer, and they're good for like so long. And then I'm gonna pour in some of the quick oats, like kind of like equal amounts, but again, like you don't have to measure any of this stuff. Now that that is together, I'm going to chop up my little chocolates, but if you have chocolate chips, you don't have to chop them up, but I have to chop up mine, and then I'm gonna chop up my walnuts as well. And honestly, like I don't even taste the walnuts, so like if you don't like walnuts, like I would still recommend at least trying to put them in there, because if you chop them up fine enough, you literally don't even taste them at all. So that's my hack. So I'm just using like a big handful of walnuts. Obviously you can use as many or as little as you like. And then my chocolates, I'm gonna chop these up like really finely, and then put them in the mixture. And I forgot to mention, dark chocolate is really good for you on your period as well, because it has like antioxidants and it also has healthy fats. So that's a slay as well. Literally every part of this recipe is so healthy. It's like insane. Okay, now I'm just gonna add all of this to our mixture. Now I'm just gonna add some flaxseed. Again, I don't measure it. I just add a little bit just for some extra health benefits and extra healthy fats and omega-3s. And now this is what we're looking at, just a big old mixture. And now, oh, I forgot about the cinnamon. And then we're gonna add some cinnamon. Again, cinnamon is so good for you, antioxidants and whatnot. It's a superfood. So just add a bunch of cinnamon in there. And now we have all of our dry ingredients all mixed up, and now we just are gonna add the peanut butter and the honey until it like, again, like no measurements, just like add it until it like sticks together. You also need like a lot of peanut butter for this recipe, so I don't want to waste my like expensive like nice peanut butter as well, so that's why I buy this one, because this is like obviously like way cheaper than like the really like healthy nut butters and stuff. Okay, so once the mixture, like you can tell it's starting to like get chunky, I just flung it everywhere, and it's like starting to get into like little balls, then you can take out some parchment paper, And this is just like to set them down on as you make them so they don't like stick together, you know what I mean? Now we can just start taking little chunks of it. You can make them like as big or as small as you'd like. And then you just make them into little balls. Isn't that so fun? Isn't it? So I'm just gonna do this. I don't know how many balls we can make out of this mixture because I didn't measure anything, but we'll see. And if you need to add like more peanut butter and honey, you can just do that. Okay, so that ended up making 11 balls, but I made them like pretty big. Honestly, I usually eat like 2 after dinner, after work. So now we have these for the week, and you can put them in like the fridge or the freezer to like chill them if you're gonna eat them like immediately because they might like fall apart a little bit since they're like room temperature, you know what I mean? But I'm just gonna throw them into this bag and throw them in the freezer for the week, and then you can like microwave them a little bit, like to like de-thaw them before you eat them, and it's literally like so good because like the chocolate and the peanut butter gets like a little bit melty. It's so good. But the best part about this recipe is there's always some little chunks at the end of the bowl, and then you can eat them, and it's literally so good. And that's the whole recipe. It's super easy. I usually make these like twice a month, and they're so good, so easy, so delicious, and so healthy. So we love that. Okay, that's it. Goodbye.